It's a group of women in food, wine, and hospitality dedicated to supporting each other and creating a vibrant community. Today, the Sonoma chapter of Les Dames d'Escoffier joins us to share how important their effort is and how you can get involved. Joining me now is Vice President Kelly and Treasurer Lisa. Thank you so much for being here, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Give me the overall view of Les Dames d'Escoffier.
Well, Les Dames d'Escoffier is actually a worldwide organization. It started in the mid-70s in New York. It's basically a group of professional women in the culinary, fine beverage, and hospitality industries. And it was started as a way to mentor, to support, via scholarships or mentorships, women in those areas, and try to provide leadership opportunities and basically a professional organization that supports women in those categories, and also women who are coming, young women who are coming into these categories to help them on their professional journeys.
And so what have you guys done in Sonoma gathering this group of women together?
We formed our chapter in 2020 during the pandemic, so we had to do a lot of behind-the-scenes work at that time since we weren't able to be sort of out in public yet. But we were able to accomplish quite a lot in these last 4 years. We have done mentorship programs working with local high schools. We've met with their students to talk about career path because all of our members have very different careers and very different career paths on how we got to where we got to in food or fine wine or hospitality. So we've mentored with them. We have launched our first fundraiser, which is coming up, that we'll be talking about a little bit later. The point of our annual fundraiser is actually to fund our grant program. So we're really excited to launch our first annual grant program this fall with sort of, what we are able to accomplish through this fundraiser.
Amazing. And what does it mean to you to support women in these industries? And what have you seen as far as everyone coming together and the relationships that they're able to build and just the community you've built?
Well, I have been a member now for 3 years, I think, and I am just blown away with the support and the networking and the relationship building and the mentorship and just the network of fabulous women in this organization. And so I've enjoyed really understanding from other people in even fine beverage and culinary and other people in hospitality, new ideas and new ways to grow my business. And I can offer the same advice to people within our organizations and also people outside the organization. So it's a great way to not only build yourself up professionally, but also to contribute and help support other women. We have a monthly get-together called Julia's Tables every month, and DOMs are invited to come and share and support and advise, and non-DOMs are invited as well, just women in the community who are interested in finding out more. So it's been a really great organization to cross-pollinate and learn a lot about yourself and learn about other industries.
Well, I want to talk about the event that you have coming up, Birds and Bubbles. Tell me about the event and what people can expect.
So it is a picnic with a purpose. That's sort of our mission with it. We have worked with a lot of local DOMs and chefs to put together sort of an elevated, curated picnic basket. So Lisa can...
Yes, and just so this is what you will get.
Amazing.
Is the picnic tote. And so it's fried chicken and bubbles. I mean,
Comstock wines bubbles.
Yeah, exactly. It's
what
like
goes
yum.
better, right?
So, and then we have some wonderful traditional and non-traditional sides, some hot buttery biscuits, some honey and butter, all produced by our local DOMs and chefs and purveyors. And so
restaurants like Spinster Sisters are participating. Dustin Villette has offered to help with the fried chicken portion of it. So I think, what is it?
Epicurean Connection, Sonoma Family Meal.
Sonoma Family Meal, Spread Kitchen. So you'll really get a great sort of smattering of local chefs and, the culinary goodness that they provide while supporting Les Dames. As 100% of the proceeds from this fundraiser will go towards that grant program, which will be available again for women in these fields that are not DOMs. So this is a way where we can help support people in growing their small business, starting a business, furthering their education, just a way that women can continue to further better their field.
Yeah, well, there's nothing better than coming together to network, and especially when it's for a good cause and going to help other people. What do you hope that people take away from this event?
That's a good question. Hopefully they're going to learn a lot more about Les Dames Escoffier and what we're inspiring to do for the community. That, to me, and I think to all of us, is really the main purpose. Of course, we really need to fundraise, and so we'll talk about how you can help us do that in a little bit. But just going back to the event itself, it's in Pengrove. It's up in the North Bay on August 25th. From 2 to 5. And so the tote will come with the chicken and all the sides and dessert and the bottle of bubbles, and it's $175. It's a dinner for two. And so you can come and enjoy in the park, or you can take it home with you, or you can gift a dinner to a friend or a family member. And so it's just it's a fun way to get out in the park and donate to a good cause and enjoy some bubbles and some really great food.
Well, speaking of bubbles, I'm going to pass these to us. You brought these for us to toast and enjoy.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to pass these over, and while we cheers and go out, just really quickly, if you can mention the fundraising part, because I want you to touch on that and just how important it is. Cheers.
Yes, for sure. There's several ways that you can donate, of course. If you go to our website, Les Dames SOCO, so Les Dames SOCO.org. You will find the link to buy tickets for the event, or you can donate. We still are fundraising for our Fund in Need. We did a silent auction that was very successful in July, and so there's still plenty of opportunity to donate. And of course, learn more about the organization. It'd be great to have more women in our categories that are interested to check it out and sign up.
Well, Kelly, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Also, when you attend the event, if you're able to, a number of our DOMs will be there. So it's a great way to interact and see, speak firsthand with women that are in the organization and, learn more about it.
Absolutely. Well, cheers to both of you. Kelly,
Cheers.
Lisa, thank you for joining me.
Cheers.
Thank you for sharing.
So much.
And I hope you have an incredible event.
Thank you. Thank you very much.